Halal recipe imeletwa kwako na unga wa dola. Unga wa dola, kitu shwari.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome to another episode of Halal Recipe. I'm your chef Afra Kardin and today we'll be making cheese buns. Our ingredients are condensed milk, yeast, ghee, or you can use oil. Then we have powdered milk. Then we have salt, sugar, egg, melted butter and cheese. And also water and flour. So we're going to start by kneading our flour. Kneading the dough, so we need to start with the flour. Okay, so we'll start by putting the flour in. So I'm going to knead this because we need to do this first because we have to let it rise up. So let's put all. Okay, we're going to add sugar. I've put sugar, now we're going to put yeast. Then we're going to put salt and powdered milk. And also ghee or oil, you can use any. I'm using ghee. Okay. Then we're going to add the melted butter. And then we're just going to mix it up. So now it's time to get your hands dirty, don't be afraid. So we're just going to knead. First mix all the ingredients, the ones we've kept in first before we put in water. So make sure all the butter, the yeast, the sugar mixes well. Then we're going to add water. So now with water, you just keep on adding until you see your flour is ready, until you get like a dough. So we're going to keep adding water. Okay, so now I've already rubbed in the ingredients that I had. So I'm going to add in water now. Okay, so my hands are dirty, so I'm just going to add water. Remove all that's on your fingers. Okay, now I'm going to add water. We can start by putting little by little. As you can see, I kept more than enough. So my flour is getting there into getting a good dough. So we'll have to leave this to rise for about, let's say, 10 to 15 minutes. It depends on where you keep it. So I'm going to keep it out in the sun for it to rise quickly. So as you can see now, we're getting there. I'm going to add a little bit of water because we still have dry flour on the side. So I'll add just a bit. And then we go on. We keep on kneading. So we're kneading our dough for our cheese buns. So you need some strength over here. If you guys don't have that, then, well, I guess everyone does. So you just need to keep in some strength to knead your dough. So I'm going to add just a bit because we still have flour on the side. So just a bit of water. And let's put the side dry flour, combine it with the other one. So as you can see, our dough is getting there, kind of sticky, but afterwards you can sprinkle some flour on top while we're taking it to leaving it actually to rest so it could rise. You can sprinkle flour on top. So yeah, our dough is done. You can keep on kneading it till you get a smooth, like you see right now it's a bit rough, so you can keep kneading it till it's smooth. Okay, so our dough is ready, as you can see. So I'm going to put it here so we can knead it. And it's ready. So I'm going to leave it for a few minutes to rise. So I'm going to put it back and leave it to rise. So we'll leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes and we'll come back and then we'll add in the cheese and bake it. Then we'll pour on top the condensed milk. Actually, even before that, you're supposed to brush your buns with eggs, but it's not a must. Welcome back. Our dough is ready. It has risen up. So now we are going to put the cheese. So I'm not using like mozzarella cheese or any cheese. I'm using this cheese, these ones. So what we're going to do, first I'm going to remove my dough, place it here. Then we're going to make small balls. Okay, not so small, but just that size. Then I'm going to open this cheese. And I forgot to tell you, make sure you preheat your oven. I preheated at 180 degrees. So this is my cheese. Just open it. So it looks like that. So what I'm going to do is cut a small piece. Okay, then I'm going to put it in and just fold it just like that, then make a ball. Okay, so now I was just showing you how to make one. So before you place it inside your baking tin, you have to grease it. So I'm greasing it. Make sure you grease it well in order for it to come out once we've baked. You grease the sides, the bottom, proper. I'm using a normal cake tin, so you can also use a square one, any shape you like, but I'm going to use round. So I'm done. Now we're going to place the balls inside. So okay, then I'm going to do the same thing as we go on. So you need to fill the whole tin and you put the molds together. So I prefer making the balls first, then we put the cheese. I'll just make rough ones. Don't make it so big, just a good size, because it's going to rise anyway, because we have to leave it for a few minutes to let it settle and rise up. So don't make them so big. That size is okay. I'm just doing them roughly, then we'll do a proper mold. Okay, so You can use any tin you'd like, you can make any shape. It's just all about creativity. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 more to finish. 3 more actually. There's 1 more here. So place it in here. Okay. Just 1 more left. Okay, so we're done. We're going to let it rest for, let's say, 5 minutes, just for it to come up, and then we bake it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to give it some time, just a bit, less 5 minutes, for it to just set, and then we bake it. Okay, so now we're going to just brush eggs on top, and then we're going to bake our cake. So let me just do this. Okay, so we're just going to brush it. It's optional, it's not a must. I'm just going to do it. Okay. So now we're going to bake our bread, our cheese buns. Our buns are ready, so we're going to check on them. So let's remove them. Okay, so it's ready. I'm just going to pour condensed milk on top. So if you want to add chocolate, you can. If you don't want, also it's just optional. So yeah, my cheese buns are ready. That's how it looks like. That's how it looks like. I hope you understood the procedure, the methods, and how I did it. If you have any queries or any questions, you can always comment below or get in touch with me through the social medias. And also please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also comment on my channel. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Bye bye.
Halal recipe imeletwa kwako na unga wa dola. Unga wa dola, kitu shwari.